Hello folks, it's me, Sarah from Sarah's Trains, back with another review, and today we're going to be reviewing this. The Centra Car Shop's HO Scale nh-5 caboose in the New Haven black with the white ends. So yeah, I'm hoping this is going to be a good caboose. I have already ran it, and it does seem to be pretty good. But yeah, let's open it up, and yeah. So I paid 50 Canadian for this caboose. It is brand new. There's no instructions in the box, which is kind of strange. Used to instructions in a interesting packaging. Right, and there's the caboose. Very good looking, I will say. And yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure this is from the factory. It is missing one of these, which is quite unfortunate. I did this by accident. I broke this off, and it's slightly falling down. I have to re-glue it, so that's my fault. Ignore that. So yeah, let's take it out. It's got a good weight to it, actually. Let me put this back together here. And this is made by, again, Centra Car Shops, which is, I believe, a company out of the Displane, or I think it's Displane Hobbies, I believe. Never heard of them before, so this is my first time ever trying one of their cars. So yeah, now looking at the caboose here. As you can see, it's actually amazingly detailed. It's got a lot of handrails on top. As you can see. Yeah, it's very nicely detailed. It's not lit though. But yeah, the underside, ooh, jeez. The underside is where it really shines. Got a lot of detail. I believe that's for the toilet, actually, inside. It does actually have a detailed interior. Well, you can actually see inside this time. Yeah, it's really nice. I believe that might be a glue mark right here, unfortunately. Yeah, these are see-through grates as well. Yeah, it's just tons and tons and tons of detail. But these are, yeah, decently free-rolling. Then, non-KD couplers, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's, yeah, very detailed. Wow. Just wow. Alright, let's get this down to the track and I guess see how free-rolling this is and see how it does over switches. So, here on the track, let's just test how free-rolling this is first. So, let's push it a little bit. Still going. Wow, yeah, that's pretty good. Very free-rolling, very free-rolling. The switch now, flip that. Right now it's automatically turning on, sorry about that. So, push it over. Here. And yeah, it seems to be fine. No derailments on the switches. So now for the coupler height, let's push it together. I know this one's perfect. I've tested it before. And that there. Yeah, that's actually, wow. They got a perfect height on that. Good. Perfect for the running session. So I'm just gonna run my Athearn GP9 with the Genesis Tsunami sound. So yeah, I really do love this car. I will say it's definitely one of my favorite cabooses I've ever had in my entire life, and that's for sure. All right, see you all for the points at the end of the running session. Alright, folks. This is going to be the end of my video where I do the points. For those who are not familiar with my reviews, I have a point system where I deduct points from 50. So my points start at 50 and I find something that's wrong, I deduct points. Alright, so let's talk about the model. I will say this is probably one of the best models I have ever had in my entire, I guess, freight collecting career. I don't think I've ever seen a caboose with this much detail. Although it's not lit, I believe that's fine anyways, because I guess most modelers anyways would run their trains on, with lights on, not with their lights off. So I guess it really wouldn't make a difference, so they'd run their trains in the daytime anyways. So I guess you really wouldn't be seeing lights in cabooses, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'm not really sure. But anyways, this is definitely one of the best cabooses I've ever had. There's just so much detail everywhere on the caboose, except for that one paint mark, I think it is, on the left side of the caboose. But besides that, it's basically perfect. There's so much detail underneath. Well, and it's missing that one piece on the side of the trucks. Not sure what that piece is called, but it is. I believe that's a factory defect because these are brand new, as I said. But yeah, definitely one of the best models I've ever had in my entire modeling career. But yeah, one of the best models I've ever had in my entire modeling career. The only thing I will deduct is because it does have a missing part and of that paint splatter or this caboose a solid 40 out of 50. Why I'm gonna give it a 40 out of 50 even though I like it a lot? Well, because of that the paint, Jesus Christ, the paint splatter on the side and the missing piece on the truck. I don't know what that's called. I don't really know anyways. I would have preferred instructions too in the box. I mean, of course, like what instructions are they really meant to be about? Maybe just a backstory or something on the model, or the freight in real life, something like that. How scale trains did in Atlas. I feel like that would have been nice, but anyways, it's a really good model. I would definitely recommend it. And I don't think every single model would have a missing part or paint splatter anyways. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my review. 40 out of 50 points for this Discipline Hobbies or Centric Car Shops. What was it called again? HO Scale New Haven Caboose. Alright folks, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Goodbyes.